going round in a circle in a way. So for the first few steps I missed. I didn't record what I'd done in the first few steps, and I've got tattoos now on my arms. Yeah. On my hands, yeah. So I didn't show me joining the two massive pieces together, and it's pretty straightforward. I don't even need any super glue. Actually, I'm just going to use a soldering iron that is at 480 degrees, and I use my fingers to align them perfectly straight, and then just pull them together with your fingers. Well, I'm not saying you do this, this is just what I'm doing. So yeah. Push them together, and then use soldering iron to go almost to the other side. Not all the way, just quite a bit, so that they bond together as one. Come back to this piece in a second. I'm just going to do the other one because they need to cool down before I can flip it over. So make sure they're even on both sides, and then press. Watch your fingers. Okay, so this side is going to be where the blade is. So I'm just thinking, do I want to melt the inside? This is the crucial bit. This side needs to look good, and it looks pretty good. This doesn't, you see, it's still kind of folding, so I need to push it in further. So this one, I'll push it in further, soldering iron, so it bonds a bit deeper down inside the plastics. And then I'm kind of kneading it up so I can put the other piece on top as well. We're going to give it a second to cool down. Yeah, I don't think I need to bother doing the sides. Well, I could do this gently. You won't really see this bit, as that's where the blade will be. But I need to do this quick before it starts to change color in terms of burning. I can sand this down though slightly because it's white and you won't even see the sanding. And this one. I'm gonna do this one like that actually, I don't want to lift it. Right, I'm not going to process the inside just now. Now I want to focus on the LED strip, but that was mainly the step that I missed the first time. So I'll put this on the floor, and I'm going to show you actually the differences that I'm doing for version 2. So this one is quite different in terms of diffusion. The first one, you can see the individual LED pixel SMD. I think they're called SMD chips for a few reasons. You see the spacing is much different, and the pixel is much bigger as well. So it's much more intense and less dense. More intense and less dense, which made it obviously visible in the clear filament. But now I'm using semi-transparent white, and I also expanded this by 1 millimeter or so, and around 0.5 millimeters in its length, because I felt like it wasn't long enough, the blade side. And also what I didn't do the first time I actually put the video together is I didn't actually check functionality whilst actually gluing the blade together, which was really silly of me. So I'm gonna try not to get distracted because cats are beating each other up again. Okay, so I know this works, but I'm gonna show you that it works before I actually super glue the pieces together. But I mean super glue these shut. So first of all, I need to glue these two pieces together. And I'm just thinking, do I want to super glue? I'm gonna super glue it a little bit. Just a tiny bit drop. Okay, so can you see alright? I think you can see. Yeah. And remember, watch out for your work area. Don't get super glue on that. Okay, same principle as before. Or actually, I'm gonna do that this side first and melt the, what's it called? I don't know what you call this bit. The hook. Once it's aligned, of course. Once it's perfectly aligned. Another thing that's different in version 2 is that the clamps that go on top don't cover it fully on top because it's now kind of embedded. You can see a little hole. So I am not gonna solder that area or melt. I can melt the back or the inside once I got it. Once I got a good feel for it. Okay, that feels about right. And just a few taps, not too much. Need to make sure that it remains perfectly smooth so they clamp together nicely when I actually glue the top on. Okay, that feels right. You know what, to be sure that it's super flat, I'm going to get a bit of sandpaper. So this is a 240 grit sandpaper, so it's rather fine. So I'm just going to do this just a few times. Oh, bit of super glue on my fingers. Okay. And okay. Let's give it a quick test. I just want to see if I can see this little brown bit with the LEDs turned on. So I'll actually turn it on once I put the LED in to show you it functioning. But I want to see if the brown bit is going to be visible. so obviously I'm not gluing it in just yet. I'm just seeing how's that burnt bit. It's slightly burnt with the salt from the soldering. Now you can't see it that it's burnt because it was in the middle, but you never know with the glow. So you already saw me wiring the LED strip in part 2, 3 and 4 I think, so we can watch that. This is set to 5 volts. Okay, yeah, I can't see the brown bit, so that's fine. So I can proceed with the gluing. Which side is glued? Yeah, this side is glued, isn't it? Okay. So see, it's working this time. And you know what I actually need to do? I need to do a count of how many pixels there are, because since it's a different strip, it'd be nice to know. Because they're still using the same app, so we need to set it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, 23, 26, 29, 30, 33. Gotta tell you, it's gonna be a bit long. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, 23, 26, 29, 30, 33, 36, 39, 40, 43, 46, 49, 50, 53, 56, 59, 60, 63, 66, 69, 70, 73, 73, 76, 79, 80, 83, 86, 89, 90, 93, 96, 99, 99, exactly 99. Okay, I'm gonna count that one more time just to make sure I got the number right. 3, 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, 23, 26, 29, 30, 33, 36, 39, 40, 43, 46, 49, 50, 53, 56, 59, 60, 63, 66, 69, 70, 73, 76, 79, 80, 83, 86, 89, 90, 93, 96, 99. Yep, 99 pixels in total. So, 99 pixels, and what I can check first is the fitting of them in terms of... Sorry, I'm distracted a little bit. 99 pixels. I want to see where the nozzle is going to cover, because if it covers the LED area, we can take some pixels out. So actually, I know what I'll do. I'll actually glue the top. I'll melt the two pieces together first, so it's a bit easier for me to work with them. Like that. Come together. bottom as well. Just make sure this bit be even first. Yep. I'm gonna flip it around. Try not to change the shape. See, this bit is slightly brown from what's it called? From the lighter. When I was trying to make them even, not even. When I was tidying up any excess, what's it called? Stringing. My finger is extremely close to the soldering iron, so I'm very aware of that. And the bottom as well. Okay. And again, gonna use a very fine grit. Oh, that doesn't feel even at all. What happened? Oh, that's not good. Need to be very. If I do the top, I need to be extremely quick with the strokes because it can turn brown very quick. It's already going brown, but should be able to sand it down. Just the very, very top layer of it. Now that doesn't feel very even, but let's try and see if it shots. When I say shots, I mean, is there any gaps that we can see? Yeah, there's quite a bit of a gap there. I don't like that. Don't look very good. But I'm just going to try to turn it on quickly. Yeah, and you can see the brown bit a bit more like that. See? It looks crap now. See, this bit looks nice. This doesn't. So how can I fix it? You can see the little gap. So it's the top bit that I need to resolve. So what did I do wrong? Is it a different level? Do I want to melt it a little bit, just so it's a bit warm, and then I can push it down slightly, just from the inside maybe. Let's try that. Because the only merging is mostly here, I think. Heat it up, and then push it down slightly. Yeah, see, I can see it changing its position very slightly. Because that's the only join that is causing this, I think. think that should be fine. I'm gonna do this again. And this top area as well, because it's bugging me. Let's see if that's any better. So at the moment there's 99 pixels, but before we had around 40 with the other strip. But keep in mind, the one that had 40 pixels had the 50/50 SMDs, which is much larger LEDs, and these are more around 35, I believe. And those numbers refer to millimeters. So when I was saying 50/50, that's 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. Okay, I think it looks a bit neater. Still is not as neat as this. So what if I do a bit more sanding, just a little bit. Because you can see which areas are more pronounced. Yeah, actually that's coming off really easily actually. You probably can't see this at all actually. It's just that I'm working pretty close up with this, so yeah, you probably can't see this. Yeah, that's acceptable now. So I can glue it together. Let's change the color quickly. To a more nice color that looks like a blade, like orange, blue, orange, reddish. 1 second. So SP110. That's not that one. That was the Spada. The correct one, and it should be around 600 pixels, so let's change it to 99 pixels. I might cut one off, but that's after I stick the nozzle on. Look at that, looks so much cooler like that. Yeah, this is what I was after, the blade to look like this. Okay, so nozzle. Where is my sword? So to check properly, I do need to put in the LED, the blade on top, and what is it? What did it need to do now? I know what I need. I need that nozzle. Hold on. Okay, so this is the nozzle that I redesigned, or whatever you can call it. I don't know why I call it nozzle, but yeah. So first of all, I need to put it through the pixel, and since I soldered it on, I just have to remove it from the strip quickly and just poke it through. Like that. So remember, 99 pixels at the moment. The more we reduce, the more power we will save. And we don't want it to glow where it doesn't need to glow really, do we? Okay. Okay, that's the nozzle going through that. And then align it with the blade. So now I need to turn it on and see where it shines. Okay, see, it shines there. I don't want it to shine there. It needs to shine after that. See my point? That's inside the control board. We don't want that. Oh, sorry, is that not in focus? Should be in focus now. Okay, so where was I? So we don't want these. I think that's like 2, isn't it? So I need to measure that. Wow. Oh, I can just push it through. Just check like that. Can I? Yeah, that's I think 2 pixels, or is it 3? Let's remove 2 first, but then again, that's more soldering for me. Okay, didn't change position, so let's have a look. Maybe 3. I think that's 3. 3 we can remove, so it will end up with 96 pixels in total. So we need the LEDs to stop that shining around there. So I'm going to try not to change position. Push that back, and let's have a look where the LEDs are. Yeah, I'm going to remove 3 LEDs, so it's 96 LEDs in total. So to do that, and remove 3 from the front. Just cut them off. 3. There we go, remove 3. Then push it forward. And once we establish that it doesn't shine where it shouldn't, then we can glue it together. Oh. Check it on. Yeah, see? Or should it be back a little bit? Yeah, you can adjust the strip. You can move it backwards or forward slightly, like you can see. Maybe you should start just before the nozzle. And we don't want it too tight either, because it will wrinkle up inside. Yeah, that was good. So now we can solder it. So not solder, super glue the actual strip together. But before I do that, I am gonna actually double check the solder joint points, which I did in the first one, but I didn't check if it actually worked. So let's have a quick look. Okay, so the two solder joints, two solder joint points. There's one here and one where I joined the wires, of course. So I'm not going to change the original solder joint points here. I'm just going to add them at the back as well, like you see here. So hopefully I won't fuck it up. So to make sure it flows well, I'm going to just use a little bit of flux. Just on the back. The soldering iron, and tin the tip, not over the plastics. Okay, and just a tiny quick bit and give it a second for the joint to cool down before I move on to the next one. Yep, that one's good. And last one. Ugh. But I want to make sure it doesn't stick out, so it actually fits inside the, what's it called? The route? What's it called again? Slot. Okay, yeah, it still works, good. And yeah, the very first one as well, which is these main ones. These ones actually are fine. I'm gonna leave those ones. So now for the glowing, I'm not going to film this whole part because the rest of this was actually pretty good. Another change I'll demonstrate in another video.